Ashton Ginty, a star in the making. Ashton Ginty isn't just another name on the roster. No, this guy is a game changer. Built like a tank with speed to match, Ginty's presence on the field has already turned heads during training camp. Whether it's running the ball down the field, blocking for the quarterback, or stretching the defense, Ginty is doing it all. His versatility and power make him a key piece in an offense that is retooling for a playoff push. The Raiders didn't just bring in a couple of random free agents this offseason. They made bold moves, acquiring real talent to get this team back into contention. From smart draft picks to savvy free agent signings, General Manager John Spike is clearly building something special. And with a seasoned leader like Pete Carroll now calling the shots, you can feel the momentum shifting. Carroll's track record speaks for itself, having succeeded in both college and the NFL, and his leadership is already having an impact. In early practices, Ginty's versatility has been on full display. Not only is he running the ball, but he's also working to learn the ins and outs of the offense. His willingness to be a complete player is crucial, especially in a system that relies heavily on speed, power, and unpredictability. Whether it's protecting the quarterback or opening up the field for a deep pass, Ginty's ability to do it all is making him a key asset. Ashton Ginty's development is going to be critical for this offense, but he's not the only player stepping up. The Raiders' backfield is becoming a serious problem for defenses. With Ginty and Raheem Mostert in the mix, the Raiders have a dual-threat backfield that can do it all. These guys are more than just runners. They're complete players who can catch out of the backfield, block for the quarterback, and keep defenses guessing on every snap. The element of surprise, it's a game changer. Geno Smith, poised for a breakout. Let's talk about the Raiders' quarterback, Geno Smith. After a strong showing in Seattle, Smith has quietly become one of the league's most accurate passers. But in Las Vegas, he brings something this offense desperately needs: calm under pressure and precision. In OTA practices, there have been a few bumps in the road. Yes, Smith threw an interception to Jeremy Chin during team drills, but what stood out was his ability to bounce back immediately. On the very next play, Geno dropped a dime to Dante Thornton on a sharp corner route, followed by a laser to Trey Tucker for a touchdown. It's these moments that show Geno's ability to overcome mistakes and keep his foot on the gas. While he's still adjusting to the Raiders' fast-paced, run-first offense under new offensive coordinator Chip Kelly, the signs are promising. Sure, there will be growing pains, but Geno Smith's ability to adjust is evident. The key takeaway from OTA practices is balance. One day, the offense is shining, moving the ball efficiently, connecting on deep throws, and controlling the tempo. The next day, the defense steps up, disrupting routes and creating pressure. That kind of back and forth is exactly what you want to see when a team is building chemistry. The offensive line, the key to success. One of the major improvements the Raiders have made this offseason is depth on the offensive line. This unit had been a weak point in recent seasons, but this year the foundation is looking stronger. Colton Miller remains the steady rock at left tackle, and Jackson Powers Johnson, the new starting center, brings both power and leadership to the trenches. But it's not just the starters who are impressing. Charles Grant, a draft pick that flew under the radar, is showing real promise. Grant is raw but incredibly powerful, and coaches are excited about his potential. Then there's Caleb Rogers, a guard with exceptional footwork and a gritty edge. These are the kinds of players who might not grab headlines, but will give the Raiders the depth they need to make a playoff push. Defense, making plays and building momentum. Defensively, the Raiders are also making strides. Jeremy Chin has been everywhere during training camp, flying around the field and showing why he's such an important piece of the puzzle. Rookie Darien Porter out of Iowa is looking sharp in coverage, while veteran Lonnie Johnson snagged an interception. Even linebacker Tommy Eichenberg is impressing. picking off Geno Smith during team drills. The defense is coming together, and that's crucial as the Raiders aim to be a more balanced team this season. Final thoughts. With training camp underway, it's clear the Raiders are building something special. Ginty's rise, Geno Smith's poise, and the improvement of the offensive line are all signs of progress. It's still early, but early signs point to a team that is ready to compete in 2025.